When he comes back here along the tri-oval, let him hear you. The famed 24 hasn't been in a points-paying victory lane since Jeff Gordon won in Martinsville. Several years ago, at the end of his career, now William Byron able to get this car into victory lane.
They're so pretty.
A special moment for Byron, a kid who grew up playing video games and just started racing full-size stock cars a handful of years ago. Translated that into quick success at the top level of NASCAR, and a feeling like no other, he'll make his way down to Gatorade Victory Lane. Again, race fans, at the conclusion of our fireworks show tonight, please remain in your seats until instructed to exit to promote social distancing. We will be releasing sections of the grandstand
They have small faces.
manner. Please follow the instructions of our guest services team as you exit here tonight.
Those are a couple big boomers.
Remember, we are back here in Daytona for Speed Weeks 2021 in the 63rd running of the Great American Race on Sunday, February 14th. The perfect day for a date here at the races. You can go to Daytona500.com now and order your tickets for more action like we saw here tonight in the Coke Zero Sugar 400. As William Byron brings his car to Gatorade Victory Lane, that's one side of the story. But the other side of the playoff story was that of the seven-time NASCAR champion Jimmy Johnson. Here's his thoughts after the race.
Well, it didn't happen for Jimmy Johnson here at Daytona, track where he's had so much success. But it is super speedway racing. Jimmy, how do you evaluate the day?
First and foremost, congratulations to my teammate. His first cup win like that, and this kind of this setting, the drama to go with it. That's a big win for Chad Knaus and William Byron. I'm really happy for those guys. And I really felt like we had a way to transfer to win or point our way in the way we went the first two stages. And things just got ugly now in turn one. So unfortunate, but I mean, that's play racing.
You seemed like you had the speed today, Jimmy. The 48 car looked like it was a potential race winner, at least top 5 car.
Yeah, we had a really good car, and in the last couple months we've been really getting our act together and running well. And definitely disappointed to not be in the playoffs. That was the number one goal to start the year. But when I look back at disqualification in Charlotte and then missing the Brickyard 400 due to my COVID-19 positive test, and only missed it by 6 points. There's a lot of, anyway, I'm not going to dwell on it. We did all that we could this year. I'm so thankful for Hendrick Motorsports and the career that I've had there, the relationship with Ally and their continued support with this race team. Cliff Daniels and these guys on my team that pour their guts out for me. So there's 10 races left, 10 trophies to go chase, and we'll have to focus our efforts there.
You mentioned Cliff. I know he said that this, making it or not making it, would not define your season, would certainly not define your career. Pretty accurate?
Yeah, that's not fair to put on it. The last 3 years have been tough, we all know that. I think we've shown some bright spots, and Cliff has done a really good job of leading this team and taking this team in the right direction, and I think that we can show that and close out the year.
A couple of days, do you make the corner and say, I've got 10 more chances to win?
Oh, I'm there. I'm not going to dwell on this too much. I mean, I don't know what I could have done differently, you know. And when you have 2 goose eggs and points
That was a big one.
The 25 or 6 races that we compete at, you know, it's tough to overcome.
Yeah, the whole sport would like to see a 48 win. They gave it a great shot tonight.
Matt DiBenedetto finished outside the top 10, but that doesn't matter because nice fist bump. Cliff Daniels, crew chief of the 48. You're in the playoffs, the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs.
We made it. I don't care how we did it. I wasn't obviously super thrilled with the finish. We couldn't get going there in the restart, but I don't care. All my goal was to come in here, make it. We had some really good competitors, obviously. Jimmy and Willie B. Congrats to him on his first win. But man, I wanted this so bad for this team, for Menards and Dutch Boy, Motorcraft Quickly, and the Wood Brothers. Man, driving the Wood Brothers, it's so special. So we'll celebrate tomorrow. Have a good day. It's going to be time to get to work. I'm so glad we made the playoffs. This team deserves it. So that was I'm mentally tired after that one.
All right, let's talk about that. Coming into this race, you were playing it pretty cool. You tell me you weren't that nervous. You put it aside. Talk about being in the pack, points by points, seeing the 48, the 24 up front around you. How navigate that? What was it like inside the car?
That was the most stressful situation inside a race car I've ever been in my life, hands down. I've never been in a situation like that. It's unreal that it came down to the three of us and racing like right next to each other at Daytona, where it shuffles around like crazy. So that was, I mean, I was calm going into the week, and I really feel like I have to thank my career path for kind of grooming me for this type of situation, because it's been a tough fight, and it makes me so appreciative of these situations. So I was calm. My wife wasn't. My wife Taylor, I know she is crying happy at home right now. I can't wait to talk to her. She was a mental nightmare this week. But no, I held it together and just had to deal with it the best I could in the car.
You can just see the elation on his face behind that mask. Back to Benedetto in the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs.
Well, there you have it. Matt DiBenedetto qualifies for the playoffs, and the Wood brothers, number 21, did what he needed to do tonight and was able to get the job done and put that car into the top 16 with a 12th place finish here this evening with Zero Sugar 400 and Jimmy Johnson before that race starts. First time winners in this race, A.J. Coit came back in 1964. You see the list of drivers, the inspectors, John Andretti, Binder have all done it. It's a pretty frequent thing here in Daytona. David Hamilton won the July race. Eric Almirola did the same. Jeffrey Henry last year, William Byron, and even Eric Jones as well back in 2018. Able to get very first NASCAR Cup Series win here at the World Center of Racing. Particularly this time for the top of the race. Jimmy Johnson, Brian Blaine, both had John Red towards the front tonight. Johnson the front before the field got turned into big. Fireworks in the sky, Winston, what a show tonight. The World Center of Racing, Joey Logano, sweeping stage 1 and 2 before William Byron, Chevrolet, was able to get the job done out to them, take home the second flag. Keep in mind as you make your way out of the facility today, remain in your seats.
That's a big one.
Exit, promote social distancing. We will be releasing sections to exit in a sequential manner. Please follow the instructions. Rest services team. Here in San Diego, very good. For respecting the guidelines, they are not CDC.
That was cool. That's a